This time the story of the man who appeared with the title "My Wife Asks for Divorce Because of Jealousy." I am a man who is 30 years old and my wife is 28 years old, our marriage age is 3 years and I have 2 children. My story begins, it was a long time before I knew my wife. I have an ex-girlfriend and we have been in a relationship for a long time, about 6 years. My family and friends really like the figure of my ex-lover, because my ex-lover has a humble and sociable nature, she is also friendly and smiling. Long story short, I cheated on my office friend, then my ex-lover found out, then my ex-lover immediately broke up with me and at that time I felt very sad. People around me like family and friends, very upset over my attitude like that. Especially my family who have loved my ex-lover. Even my sister and cousin hated me because I broke up with my ex-lover. And my separation from my ex-lover made me live a life full of regrets. Long story short, I was finally introduced to a woman by a friend of mine, and that woman became my current wife. I don't know if she's an escape from my feelings or not, but out of all the women I know, she's the only one I've thought of getting married. Even though I don't know her very well yet, just need 2 months from introduction, I finally proposed to her. 3 months after the application event, we finally married. Honestly, after I have first child, at that time I just felt love my wife. But the problem, my wife read my chat when I fell asleep. My wife is very curious about me until check phone calls on my phone. After the pickle applied, I did still trying to contact my ex-lover, and my behavior was finally caught by my wife. Moreover, my wife knows my story to my friend who at that time I said I miss my ex after I got married. My wife became very sad and angry with me and she would not talk to me. My wife felt even more hurt after my grandmother talked about me and my ex-lover. Even though my grandmother didn't mean to hurt my wife, because my grandmother was the type of person who liked to tell stories. My wife cannot be close to my family, unlike my ex-lover, also with my sister and cousin she is not close. In essence, my wife once told me that she felt that she was just an escape from my feelings and that she also felt that my family didn't like her. Now just because of a trivial thing she already wants to ask for a divorce. She felt unable to be close to my family, she felt I lied to her. Even though my mistakes are old, they are still brought up a lot. My wife also said that being married to me was stressful in life, and what I didn't like about my wife was that she always compared herself to my ex-lover. I am confused, now I can love my wife but my wife doesn't trust me anymore. I don't want a divorce, but my wife keeps bringing up the issue of my ex-girlfriend, even though I apologize to her. Does my wife not think long anymore? Since we already have 2 children, I think just because of selfishness and jealousy, is it appropriate to be a reason for divorce? According to admins and readers, how do I convince my wife? I hope there are solution ideas about my marriage dilemma, thanks.